see some down the block from here. No, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the odds, then I'm up and score, yeah.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. The Hawks still playing on their home court in this one. And, of course, Blake Griffin. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Celtics making a switch here. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
That's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
The Celtics on offense. It's a three-point game. Outside Tatum. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Three-pointer. Pass to Martin. Stolen by Smart. Jones with it. And Young picks him up defensively.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Screen by Capella. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. The kick out to Young. Fires for three. Murray outside. Young looking it over. 4 on the clock. The three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And stolen by Murray. Marley with it. To stop the drought. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Looking for the first basket of the game. A nice shot by Young.
Does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Dan Marley on the wing. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston ball. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Young way outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Takes it inside. Misses the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Okongwu. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, and I like the creativity there by Marley. You gotta like seeing him zip passes across the court.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Here's Irving, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Here's Tatum. A new 14 for Boston. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Horford with it. Okongwu covering. 6 on the shot clock. Horford double team. Smart wide open. He fired. Drills it from outside.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now here's Murray. Now Okongwu. Pass to Collins. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Driving the lane. And Okongwu slams it in.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Celtics lead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Boston on D. And here's Young. Down low. And stolen by Horford. Jones in the post. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
15 seconds.
Outside Collins. Pass to Young. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Off to the new shot clock. On the wing, Marley. From deep. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
DeJounte Murray.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Jones. Stolen by Marley. Hunter for 3. Horford with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum backs for 2. Hunter grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against the D.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Floats it up for Williams. The shot off that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Long arms, quick hands, a nose for the basketball. Murray makes a difference on the defensive end.
To the inside, and Gallinari throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Murray outside. Pass to Capella. From downtown. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Griffin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Gallinari in the corner. And the Celtics another 3.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Outside for Griffin. To the paint. That one doesn't go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pass to White. Back to Gallinari. To the middle. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Murray. The high post shot. That one off the back iron and out. Danilo Gallinari. He is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Young outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Boston.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Outside Tatum. And he drives in. Collins grabs the miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Shots good from Young. There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should an up-and-coming player try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love, Luka Doncic, unbelievable. Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
The coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Floats it up for Williams. And stolen by Okongwu. And here they go. And that one's good. Hunter. And now it's only a 5-point Celtic lead.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game. Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. So both teams changing it up here. Celtics leading by 11. Irving looking for an opening.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics substitution. Malcolm Brogdon.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Gallinari outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 13. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Screen by Capella. A three from Marley. Offensive rebound. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Murray. Pass to Marley. Shoots over White. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Boston, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The Celtics, 39.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Celtics leading by 15. Outside Irving. Outside Smart. Launches a three. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for three. Irving's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. Here's Marley. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Team first.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. That they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Outside Irving. There's the drive. And yes, it's good. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And Irving launches it from deep. Fires from deep. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Bey. And Tatum over to help. Here's Murray. And Tatum pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Jones. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. For three, Murray. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics leading by 18. Outside Irving. Floats it up for Horford. Shot clock at 6. Right side Tatum. A three-pointer, no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Hawks. Murray left side. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Kyrie Irving.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Boston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Hey, no good. So it's the Celtics now. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Substitution for your Hawks. Clint Capella.
Now here's Marley. Pass to Young. Jacks up a three. It's good from long range.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Irving with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win.